Hey guys, so this weekend, obviously to no surprise, I did a bunch of stuff with animals, but I finally started, well, we had a metal stand for the Iguana's 55 gallon and another 55 gallon, and it wasn't, I wanted kind of something better for a few different reasons, so we started to make one, and I will show you us starting that, and we still have to paint it and add some more wood on, and I'll kind of explain that in a second. So I did a few things for my animals this weekend. I cut up the iguana's food. I meant to time-lapse that, but probably wouldn't have fit into this video, time-wise, and also there was a bunch of people walking around and stuff and talking to me while I was cutting up the food. So maybe I will do a time-lapse like that next week. So I'll show you the food that I cut up for the iguana. I'll show you our progress on that. And I will also probably be feeding my frog. Okay, so that ended kind of abruptly because I haven't finished making it and I haven't gotten back out to the garage to continue filming. So I will be finishing that in the next vlog video next weekend. My iguana's tank will be done in the next week and a half, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have a ton of footage of all the different things that I will be putting in it. I'll be getting a ceramic heat emitter, I'll be getting new bugs for the aquarium. It's just gonna be great. I have a bunch of wood that I have to do all the sanitize. I'm just, static about it all. So one thing I do every day is I get a worm and I feed it to my frog. Sometimes I do 2 worms, but I already fed it a worm today, so I'll just do it 1 right now. So I have a worm. And what I'll do is I'll make sure the head side, the smaller side, and I'll try to get that to go through these parts like this. Now it might try to attack the top. It's kind of hard to do this with only one hand. Let's see, trying to get the worm through, it's not very cooperating. The problem with this is that the frog wants to eat the worm as soon as it sees it. Sometimes it tries to attack the top. And I didn't exactly see what happened, but I'm pretty sure it already ate it by the looks of it. Hopefully I got that on there. So also what I do is I feed my fish. So I have the bluegill right there and the minnow, and those 2 are the main eaters right there. The minnow's very, very aggressive towards food. Very food responsive, as I'd say. So one thing I'm also going to do in this video is show you what I do to clean here with also having a frog, which actually I don't know what I do yet, but I guess I'm going to have to figure it out. The frog really, as I've seen, doesn't care about me, very much at all. I put my hand all the way up to the point that I was touching it and it didn't even move. It didn't seem to care. I think it's so used to me at this point. So now I'm going to be feeding my fish. And my bluegill got it. Now let's see. I'm a bit of a... Sorry, I just turned on my Xbox on accident. Okay, let's see if the minnow gets it. There's the minnow. Nope, bluegill got it again. 3rd time, let's see. And the minnow got it. Okay, so now I'm going to do a time lapse of cleaning my glass. I just use a normal sponge, but I'm going to see what I can do so that the frog doesn't just jump out. Okay, so now it looks a lot better, except the water's green, which isn't great. So I have tomorrow off because it's Memorial Day, and I'm gonna try to get do a water change. So I have one fish in here that eats algae, and I've watched it eat algae. There's lines from snails, and then there's like a line from it on most of the walls. So I leave like 2.5 walls of algae for it, and I don't feel like cleaning it. So also you might have noticed that I added more pothos plants back here to kind of give the frog more cover. And also I got some pothos plants that like the stem was like only that long, so I just decided to, well, not that long over there. So I just decided to put them in there. Now I'm going to move on to my other tank. So now there's this tank, and I already fed it earlier. It's really late right now, so I fed him during the day, and I just turned on the light for a second. So one of the problems with this tank, which I'll be taking care of, is that you probably can't really see it, but there's tiny, well, I guess you kind of can. There's tiny algae, I guess, I don't know, like little algae starting to grow, which I haven't seen in this tank for a while, so I'll have to take care of that, but I won't right now because it's not really, like, you can't notice it from far distance. And also, more pothos plants, all trying to grow out of the filter. And I'm basically just relying these for filtration now, because there's so many roots that it's probably going to block everything else. Which I know probably isn't the best, but I can still switch out the filter things if I needed to. So what you also might notice about this tank is that I have more than one angelfish now. I have this one, I have the one I already had, and I have that one. So, to explain the story, we saw, I don't know if it was on Facebook, on Craigslist, there's a breeder, and he had 3 females and 1 male. So, a male and a female hooked up, and the 2 other females were kind of picking on that pair. So, he didn't want them, and he was giving them away for free. Now, we had what I'm pretty sure is a male, and these are 2 breeding-sized females with possibly eggs. So, we got them, and the dark one, I don't know what exactly, but I call it like a dark calico, or like a black calico. Its name is Moon, and then this one is named Sun, and then this is obviously Zeus. Now, I don't know if they even, like, could breed, because he has long fins, and they're, like, more normal. At least, I don't really know very much about the different types of angelfish or whatever. But I now have 3 angelfish, which isn't ideal, because I liked having 1, because I don't know, I almost prided myself over not having more, because I knew they wouldn't fight, because there's only 1. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's better to keep 1 angelfish by itself and then have like other fish in the tank, because angelfish will fight. So this is this tank, no real maintenance. I could do a water change, but I've kind of like just accepted the tannins. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be getting back to the tank, the tank stand work next week. And yeah, I hope you guys like these 2 fish. I think they're pretty sweet. And also, if you would like to name the bluegill, which still doesn't have a name, I'll put a poll right in the corner right now, and it'll have some options for you to choose. If you enjoyed this video, like it down below. If you have any comments or concerns, put it in the comments below. And if you want me to keep putting out content, then subscribe. I will probably do it anyway, but, you know, it helps. Bye. Have a nice day. So it's some carrots and some mixed lettuces, possibly kale, stuff like that.